Hello! Welcome to the Community Indie Showcase 2022, our second annual showcase. Tonight I will be joined by 12 awesome content creators who will bring you over 100 games. Absolutely awesome from start to finish. Some hidden gems, some unseen games, some world premieres, some that might be coming out soon, and some that are early in development. From the smallest one-man team to big 20-plus developers. Throughout the course of the show, there'll also be 8 awesome indie games given away to the community. And a shout out to the awesome developers, some of which who provided keys to give away to the community tonight. Before we get into the show, however, we have an awesome message from good friend Aaron Greenberg. Take it away, Aaron.
Hi there, this is Aaron Greenberg from Team Xbox, and I heard from the Wandering Dutch that you guys are having an awesome indie games showcase. I just want to say I love you guys are getting together to do this. I love the energy from our community. And a huge fan of indie games. So anyway, enjoy the show. Hope to see you all online. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Aaron. So with that message, let's get going. Enjoy the show. Sit back, relax, get your snacks ready, get your drinks ready. Let's get the show on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful people, I am Mr. Live Raw and Uncut himself, Steel Rain, and I have with me
Pong Soul. And guess what? Together we are Living
Split
Screen.
And we want to welcome you to the Community Indie Showcase, otherwise known as CIS 2022, brought to you by the Midweek Mix-Up Collective and hosted by an illustrious gentleman, Wandering Dutch. We put together a fantastic list of some indie games that we feel like should have some spotlight on. Pong, what do you have to tell to the people?
That's right. When Dutch granted us the honor of joining an incredible cast from this community to do this year's show, I sat down and put together over 200 indie games for you
Pong,
all to enjoy.
We can't do 200
Why are you interrupting me?
Games, Pong, because this isn't an episode of Living Split Screen, right?
But,
they can catch us any
brother,
Saturday for that.
That means I got to cut out like a ton of these great games, man. People can't miss.
That's true, but we've been limited down to only about 15 to 20. So with that being said, I still think that the ones that we ended up narrowing it down to are some of the most illustrious games that should be looking out for. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Other than that, again, you can find me everywhere. Steel Rain, the T's a 7 has a search bar. You'll find me. Pong, where can they find you at?
That's right. Guess what? You can find me on Xbox. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on the Xbox Factor podcast. You can find me on PM and the PM. You can find me on Xbox Ultimate. You can find me right here on Living Split Screen. And you can find me on the Shop podcast. Look, people, this is the golden age of gaming. I want you to get out there and play what you love and love what you play. But right now, sit back and enjoy what we are about to show you. We'll talk to you all real soon.
Hey, keep that RTS view, real-time strategy. Stay easy.
Darkwave. Break it down. Darkwave. Break it down. Darkwave. Break it down. Darkwave.
I'm Carl Toftvold, the game designer of Songs of Conquest. Songs of Conquest is a love letter to the classic turn-based strategy games of the 90s, and in our game you'll control powerful magicians called wielders. Adventure awaits as you send your wielders to explore maps filled with enemies, magic sites, treasures, and powerful artifacts. But finding treasure and exploring is only the start of it. You need to invest your riches in both expanding your town and raising a grand army, because sooner or later you'll face the enemy in combat. Each turn, your troops generate essence, a magic resource that fuels and unlocks your spells. Anything from simple buffs to cataclysmic damage dealers. In combat, there are many things to consider. Your troops can move, attack, and use abilities, like placing stakes in front of them. Moving to the high ground gives many benefits, but moving away from an enemy lets them attack you, so carefully consider your choices. And speaking of choices, you'll have 4 different factions to play as in Songs of Conquest. Arleon is the remnants of an empire, now broken up into many warring baronies. Knights are joined in an uneasy accord with the Fae, magical creatures of the woods. Rana, the swamp dwellers, scattered by their enemies. But a mysterious wielder has risen, uniting the folk of the marsh to rediscover their true strength. In the declining barony of Loth, cultists excavate ancient ruins for arcane artifacts. Loth will stop at nothing to bring back its former glory, even if it means bringing back the dead. The wealthy merchant states of Baria employ artificers to keep them one step ahead of their enemies. The volleys of muskets and the roar of the Hellbreath bring terror to all who oppose them. Songs of Conquest can be played both in single-player and multiplayer mode. The game has 2 campaigns and several skirmish maps. And it will also include the same level editor we have used to create all maps and campaigns in the game. We are very excited to show you the game soon and hope you'll join us for the adventure.
Wake up, sleeper. Dreaming again? Every cycle, you take your chances. You roll your dice. You do the work, get paid, survive. You turn up for your friends, or you don't. That's life on the eye.
Wake up, sleeper. Your body is dying. Planned obsolescence. SNRP's gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore.
Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted. Break their locks. Access their secrets. We are waiting.
Filled with the sound of the battles won, we bathe in the blood of that rising sun, and breathe in the power of the smoking gun. Down in the depths of the wounded ground, there at the gates of the golden crown, we bathe in the blood of that rising sun, and breathe in the power of the smoking gun. of the powders blow and laugh in the faces of the gods below. We'll die by the light of the powders blow and laugh in the faces of the gods below.
Hello midweek mix up your great mates. Here's the 5 Duncan Voices Indie Choices Indie Games of 2022. Bobby Dazzler. Grapple Dog. A recent winner of the coveted Duncan Voices Indie Choice Award over on the Gamers Watch podcast, you great mates. Grapple Dog is an exhilarating 2D pixel art platformer as you control a dog named Pablo swinging around levels along to a right old rollicking soundtrack. Easy to pick up but difficult to master. Grapple Dog will have its grappling hooks into you in no time. Developed by Joseph Gribben, it's out now on Switch and PC and its positively brilliant. Stray. I bloody love cats, me. So you can imagine I'm positively ging-gang giddy with excitement over Stray, a third-person cat adventure game where you navigate through a neon-tinted city with your robot companion B12. Tickle my belly and call me Doris. I'm purring with anticipation over this one, you great mates. Developed by Blue Soul Studio and published by Annapurna. It's coming to PlayStation and PC later this year. Midnight Fight Express. Do you find you frequently want to punch idiots on Twitter? Kapow! Then you need Midnight Fight Express, you great mates, an isometric thump 'em up by independent Polish developer Jacob Winnell and published by Humble Games. Pretend you're John Wick kicking lumps out and chows down the park on all platforms this summer. Dordogne. Gérard Depardieu, Grand Compagnon. Dordogne is the most beautiful game I've ever seen. It's a narrative adventure game about Maybe, a young woman piecing together puzzles from her childhood. Developed by French studios and Je ne sais quoi and Animation. It's published by Focus Home Interactive and it's my early shout for Indie Game of the Year, Baguette. The Cub. Golf Club Wasteland is one of the ruddy bloody best indie games I've ever played. It's a satirical game of crazy golf, set on a post-apocalyptic Earth by Demagogue Studio and published by Untold Tales. The Cub returns us to the wasteland to continue the story, this time from a different pair of eyes. Think the Jungle Book meets Armageddon. I don't want to close my eyes, you great mates. Those are my 5 tip-top indie games, and remember great mates, to be nice in it. Cheers.
What's going on, everybody? This is Kay Asante, the host of the Gaming Circle podcast and panel member on Primetime Gaming with Mr. Boomstick and Friends. The next batch of games you're about to see, to me, represents some of the best that indie development has to offer. Some of these are right around the corner, so you got to keep them on your radar. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
We're moving you to Precinct 303. Should be a good fit. Most of the block's jacked in or too strung out to make trouble. Minor gang activity, some triad, CryptoPunks, AI rights activists. I'm sure you'll find ways to keep busy. Just try to keep your nose clean. I know it's tough. Nothing stays clean for long.
PlayStation。
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
PlayStation.
Somewhere far across the Ali world is Radlandia, a nation where the beaches, trees, and rocks you ride across were forged by the skate gods themselves. Of course they're real. Almost everyone agrees. Some say they even created the third dimension so that we could have more opportunities to explore as we seek Nirvana. In fact, Chiffon, the skate wizard, actually talks to the gods, and she's traveling the land with her crew to train her successor, you. So as you go from beautiful Sunshine Valley, through the forests, across the desert, and into picturesque Sketchside, Suze, just roll that back a sec. Whoa, hello. Ghost trees, zombies, all these aliens? There's some weird stuff in Radlandia. Just ask Mike. The only thing that hypes him more than a good mystery is a gnarly trick. Whoopah! And as anyone who's been skating for a while will tell you, if you want to wall ride, grind, or slide across moving obstacles, you'll inevitably hit a bunch of stuff or bounce off some things you were supposed to smash through. But that's okay. Just get Chiffon to teleport you back with her skate wizard powers and go again. That's the spirit. Make Dad proud. Dad! This caring father figure will help you skate in style. Whether you dress like that or this, riding on that, with that haircut. of jumpy, grindy madness. So don't delay. Come shred by the sea. Chase a bee. Meet a tree. Take a trip to Radlandia and achieve Nirvana. Oh, bonus items.
What's going on, everyone? Mav here from Fun Speculation on YouTube. Wow, 2 years in a row putting this massive show together. Not a small undertaking at all. So thanks to Dutch and everybody for asking me to be a part of it again. And I hope everybody has a chance to check out some of these amazing indie games showcased in this show. Now, I have also provided Dutch, just like last year, a list of the games that I am super excited for. And these games, some may overlook some of them. Maybe some of them under the radar. Maybe they're not. Maybe you know about all these. However, these are just some of the ones that I personally am interested in coming out in the next year or so. So check these out from games like Weird West, Somerville, Replace. You got Have a Nice Death, Goodbye Volcano High. You know what? I'll admit it. I'm at least a little bit excited for Goodbye Volcano High. Okay, you got Talking Dinosaurs. What's not to like, right? All right, so check these games out. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thing about the Weird West is, it ain't kind. Flesh eaters took your husband, killed your son cold. Time to dig up them shooting irons. The town, flesh eaters were here. Time for some persuasion. How you gonna play this out? Clean and quiet? Or something more resolute? An oddity. Something wakes up inside of you. Trail still hot. Time to get hunting. But there are more than two ways to skin a hare. You'll find yourself wearing different pairs of boots with different persuasions. You can use them smarts real quiet like. Or you can tap into something a bit less conventional and bring the West to its knees. Regardless, if you want to survive, you're gonna need to experiment. Use the land to your advantage. Bend the West to your will. Or shoot, become your own force of nature and bring the West to its knees. This here, it's just a sampling of what's in store. your actions. They'll inspire tall tales. Tales of brutality, of the occult, the perverse. When they gather around the campfire, they'll speak your name and tremble. Welcome to the Weird West.
It's a new world with new rules. Now, nothing is off the table. Winning this battle will take a new breed of fighter. Wait.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
恐れの主とは我のことよ、じじい。己が身につけし技を見せてみよ、ヒロキ。
よ、大きいぞ。恐れなどに屈せぬ。ここで何が起きたというのじゃ。身に覚えのない地なれどどこか気懐かしくある。
You ever feel like you're just waiting for a sign? To do that thing you've always meant to do. Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing on the edge of doing great things. But something's holding me back. Maybe it's just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine, when I'm still just standing on the edge. But if we've got nothing else to lose, might as well jump.
This time there won't be I know this is the only way.
All right. And we are live. Lord Cognito here, Iron Lord Podcast, lordsofgaming.net, defining Duke here to talk about that community indie showcase. Shout out to the midweek mix-up podcast, man. We've got some indie games for you because listen, I know y'all know me as a Destiny guy, but Cog love the indies, and to see the growth of an indie game transform into something special, I love to see it every time. So we got some old stuff, we got some new stuff, we got some highly anticipated stuff. So make sure you sit back, relax, get your feet up. This is a celebration of indie developers and the content they do. So salute to the Big Week Mix Up. Check out that CIS 2022. Peace.
I keep it going like, I keep it moving like, I keep it going like, I keep it going, they ain't bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I be driven in style. I'm running wild now, I'm on the way anyway, cause I took a different route. Say it loud, I say it proud, I'm never gonna quit. I'm too legit, need no assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this. In a league of my own, I'm one of a kind. I be in the zone, I be on the grind, I leave me alone. You wasting my time, the clock's ticking, I'm not slipping, I gotta get it. Every second, every minute, this why I'm living. No ripping butts about it, this why I'm winning. Even when they got it, I see the vision, ain't no limit to where I can take it. If you're thinking otherwise, then you're mistaken. Every barrier I'm breaking, you are now in the midst of a legend in the making. And that's a fact, got it like that. One time for your mind, bring it right back. Running the game, and I'm on the right track. I'm running the game, and I'm on the right track. We back in the scene, like they never seen before. I'm coming clean 16s when I go for broke. 16 like the ceiling gon' overload. Tryna get by me, don't know the code. I'm in a whole nother league, thought I told you so. Go for gold, every time I'm on the track. No rear view mirror, so I can't look back. I will not lose, detonate every time I blow the fuse. Never running out of soul, no shoes. Intact, the fact is I pay my dues. Came to collect, pay your respect. Made for the crown, they came for the check. Come correct whenever you see me. Tell me what's next and that's where I'll be. We back at it.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Ontario dell'aver. O crautari abriti e res infiniti. Uzul adi oscaridue. Os mesmos existem como absurda ad interruptum. Muda em despres res basta. Uzul adi oscaridue. Orco tescoro. Veco homo porigi grenda dines rapado aximes euc veco centunio oxistinde.
In the end, you're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father. You want revenge? Show me.
PlayStation.
And now, introducing the next great legend of wrestling. From humble beginnings to the electrifying figure, taking the world by storm. Bravely embarking on an epic quest from parts unknown. The journeyman traveling the world to take on the very best. He's here and ready to make his mark on history, facing legendary challenges. The biggest name in town, the man who draws a crowd wherever he goes, the rising star that everyone wants to know. An unstoppable, insurmountable, high-flying behemoth in the ring. Unbelievable! He's bringing out moves we've never seen before. Wow! Can you believe it? 1, 2, 3! Oh yeah! Grab your tights. It's time for WrestleQuest!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the hot shell. Take part! They are the world's most fearsome fighting team. The heroes
They burnt my village to the ground. My own family murdered before my eyes. I failed. I will avenge their death.
PlayStation.
Descending into the dark dungeons of forgotten memories, the mighty Guardian found himself caught in an ambush. An old but familiar magic, whispering a call to adventure. Compelled by fate, he summoned the old fellowship.
Alright boys, what's the plan of attack here?
You gotta get the key and then we gotta go to the exit.
Alright, I'm gonna try to take out this little spider looking thing.
Do it, John! Take him out!
Where are we going? We go in here? Ooh, a chest. Oh, we got a card. Ooh, nice.
Do I need to save you?
It's a card. You got a card?
Okay, hang on, I got this.
Whoa!
What about this door over here?
I have a feeling this could get ugly.
They're killing you, man.
You're taking a beating.
I'm about to die.
We got these clowns. Come on.
We got your back.
Oh, here they come.
I got you, I got you.
Let's do this.
Whoa! Nice!
I never meant for any of this to happen. All this bloodshed. All this chaos. Brother against brother. I feel like I'm trapped on a path I can't change. We used to be mercenaries. Then they called us criminals. So we became rebels. And now, a revolution.
We didn't start this war. But one way or another, we're gonna end it. I'll do whatever it takes to bring my people home. And no king, no friend, nothing will stop me!
Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We're just reaching the halfway point, and I hope you're enjoying the show. Before we go on, let's take a look at another angle of where indies and indie games approach the sector. First, this is an educational game set at both adults and children alike, and helps get them through all the way from 1st grade to 5th grade. Let's take a quick look. So, I hope you enjoyed that. On to my first set of games. So these are some of my picks for the Indie Showcase 2022. And we will be diving into a little bit more of them later on. But first of all, let's have a look at this first selection. I hope you enjoy. Sit back and relax. And let's crack on.
My time is running out, my most dear friend. I know you won't understand why I did it, but believe me, it was my only way out. Dear friend, I know you won't believe it after so many years, but I have no alternative. I can only trust you. You'll come to this city, I know you will. You never failed me, and I know you won't fail me now, my dear friend. You will come to this city, and you will understand why I did it. All I own is now yours. My business, my reputation, my contacts. I only ask you for one thing. For you to look after my people. For you to take care of my mother and Juliet. But be careful. This city isn't what it seems. It hides secrets. Terrible secrets.
Hello, package for Ann Flores?
It's a beautiful day. Perfect day for a cute skirt.
The girl's awakening. Just like you planned. Who is she? Really?
Anyway, as long as the girl has awakened, no one can stop our plan.
I will end you.
Remember last time the Consortium opened the gate? Hinterland is much more dangerous than you realize.
Take it out. Its strength is yours.
Repeat the same disaster that happened 18 years ago.
You sinful, despicable human!
The Gatekeeper Project involved this monstrous girl.
None of your concern.
I see. You have them.
Hysteria has spread even through the most skeptical villagers. They are talking about a demon. It hasn't shown up yet, but they can feel its presence.
Sacred blood has been spilled to open the doorway of the underworld. I am so sorry, Uncle. I'm going to fix it all. What's happening?
Now go. I must leave.
Slashed into pieces. And we're left in this cold darkness. Is this the life you choose? Is this the freedom you want? Believe in salvation. The path you took is paved with danger and hardship. But at the end of this road, there is no light.
Shattered sky and boiling sea. Is a ruined world our gift to thee? 1,000 miles of heavy trials just waiting in the wind for me. With a howling storm and a raging fire, I'll see it through this fool's desire. It's a hope that feeds this funeral pile. Wanna bury it in my hand. Wander, oh wander, no reason to stay. Go yonder, your fears cast away. Once upon a time, there were two devoted sisters named Even and Odd. Cruelly separated by an evil queen and the roll of a dice.
I'm coming!
Together with this little fella, Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister.
Come on, Dicey!
In this strange and fascinating world of random, adventure and combat go hand in hand. And many peculiar characters await. Some will help. Do you mean this one? And some won't.
That's against the rules. Oh, sure. A little girl with a dice.
Those coins can be traded for cards.
Cards! I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
Ooh, cards contain new attacks, abilities, and more. All of which come in handy during dice battle.
Ready, Dicey?
Even uses her slingshot to attack deadly foes. This can knock off energy cubes used to feed her strange companion Dicey. And once fully charged, Even can roll Dicey and freeze time itself? Let's see how she uses it. Oh, impressive. Well done, Even. Nice. Ooh, that was a good one. Even's quest will take her across all 6 realms of random. Even must roll the dice and play the odds. But just a chance at saving her sister.
Random rules. Long may she reign.
Dicey, wait!
My child, you're safe now.
Some kids just don't fit in. They don't have goals. They don't have ambitions. They don't try at much of anything. Kids like us. Sometimes, someone stupidly believes in kids like that. And when someone like that disappears, when they're taken from your life, you'll do everything, anything you can, to save them. We can't just give up on him, no matter how long it takes.
Gilbert told me he'd never make another Monkey Island unless...
Now let's get on with the second half of the Indie Showcase 2022 with some more awesome content creators showing their picks for 2022 and beyond. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Let's crack on.
the same death again and again. Prisoner of isolation, fingers clawing, bleeding through an endless fever haunting you. Someday we'll be free again. Someday we'll be free again. Someday we'll be free
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Hello everyone, my name is Swan, producer at Blue 12 Studio, and today I'm going to show you more about Stray. In Stray, you play as a cat who has fallen inside the mysterious and forgotten city. Separated from his family and injured, he will have to explore and survive in this unwelcoming environment. From the cat's unique point of view, players must navigate their way through the dangers of this unfriendly place, and use the cat's skills to solve puzzles and uncover mysteries along the way. Along his journey, the cat will meet a small drone named B12. Using the drone's ability to interact with objects in the world and communicate with the strange inhabitants of this secluded place, together they will work to learn more about the secrets of this forgotten community of human-like machines. course, a cat will always be a cat, and his adventures will be filled with friendly and playful interactions with his new world. But these machines are not the only inhabitants of the city, and some encounters will not be as friendly or safe. Running fast, jumping, and using stealth to avoid dangers will all be vital if you want to escape this city and be reunited with family. Unless you find a way to defend yourself, and the prey might become the hunter. Stray is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in early 2022, and we can't wait to show you more.
PlayStation.
Okay, so, for all you writers out there coming up, spread across the 5 boroughs, this one's for you. There's a new kid around, and he is in your business. Word says he's lost his head. He might be coming for yours next. Heard he's going for the crown. The crown. All City King. The streets just got a whole lot more interesting. I might even go check him out myself. Now, I don't think he'll be alone for long. He'll gather up a bunch of like-minded fools in no time. That's if the military police don't take him out first. This is War in Style. Let the record spin.
Welcome to the short gameplay demonstration trailer for The Day Before, an upcoming open-world multiplayer survival game. The Day Before features a huge, stunningly detailed post-apocalyptic world destroyed by a terrible virus.
I'm running out of fuel.
Great, man. Awesome.
We'll look around here, I guess.
Shall we split up?
Yep.
I'll find out what's in the skyscraper.
Okay, and I'll look around here. Let's see what we have here. Alright. I have found a great cowboy hat. Tell her everything's alright. And there aren't any more guns in the valley.
Easy, cowboy.
Listen up. This is Woodbury Survivor Colony speaking. If you can hear this message, it means that we have opened our doors for new survivors. We can give you food and shelter and ensure your safety. Here are the coordinates.
Did you hear that?
Yep, I got a message too.
Great. Maybe I can sell my junk there and get myself a better rifle.
Let's find some fuel and go.
In the Survivor Colony, you can sell and buy any items, as well as cooperate with other players.
My true love gave to me sweet French hands, two turtle doves, and a partridge.
In The Day Before, you can enter abandoned buildings and take whatever you want. The main thing is to be careful, because not all players are friendly.
Let's pick up some supplies and get out of here.
Let's check it out.
Oh shit. Got company. Could use some help now.
The things are about to get heated.
Over here. You bastard!
Dude, there's too many of them. I gotta go upstairs.
Okay, I'm running toward you.
The snowstorm is starting right now, and the temperature is falling fast. Remember that when you shoot and make unnecessary noise, it can attract unwanted guests even more terrifying than other players. The world of The Day Before is teeming with hungry hordes of bloodthirsty infected, ready to tear you to pieces.
Phew, that was close. You should have seen this shit.
It seems he dodged a bullet. Now he's crafting a bandage so he doesn't die from bleeding.
Hey, are you upstairs already? Shit. Psst, where are you?
What
The Day Before, coming soon.
everybody? Mango here, part of the Talk Story podcast, along with
Uso Vinny,
Blind Giant 808,
Sensei 808,
Kai_Bergs,
Speed Angel 808,
3C Draco.
How's it? This is Too Big.
We are stoked to be representing Hawaii within the gaming space. So we hope that you guys enjoy this indie showcase and some of the picks that we like.
We came back to find our home on fire. We came back to find unwelcome guests. We came back and we tried to live. Times were hard, but we found a way. A way to escape. To hide. To survive. We hid in the shadows. We used what we could find. We scavenged. We crafted. We did what we could to live. Now there is hope. Now we are united. Now we are the first brick in the resistance. And we are building back our resources. Allies and neighbors in arms. Because what is coming is not a skirmish. It's a war.
Isaac. Isaac, it's time to get up.
Don't stop!
This is crazy.
We need to move him. Let's get him inside, out of sight.
Are you a human being? Like me?
Come a little closer.
You two were made for each other. I just want my body back.
So I feel like I haven't properly explained this. Are you okay travelling to the other side of the galaxy?
I read the brief.
We're making history here, Lena. Resources, technology, culture. This is the next frontier. I'm counting on you, Mina.
All right. I'll get the job done.
Dad!
This is not your fault. If it's anyone's, it's mine.
I think I've made a terrible mistake.
If you want my help, you only have to ask.
I gave up everything!
Come on, Hughes. This is it. Don't you want to know what's on the other side?
PlayStation.
Welcome to the Ascent. You are indent on planet Velas. Indents pursue a rewarding career of enforced servitude for the Ascent Group. The Ascent Group has suddenly collapsed. Can you survive without it? Indents may wish to improve their prospects. Please be aware that this could result in your fucking head being blown off. We recommend the acquisition of lethal weaponry, tactical equipment, and protective armor. You should also augment your capabilities. Indents are obliged to serve and die alone. But if you have any friends, you can cooperate in online or local multiplayer. Moving up in the world is highly desirable. Many will want to keep you down. Take cover. Blow shit up. Adapt your tactics and switch up your weapons. Remember that the Ascent Group loves you. Until they don't.
Hey, I'm Paul Tyre.
And I'm Zokins, and we are from Thistledew Gaming.
We at Thistledew Gaming love indie games. We love them. So we've lined up some of our most anticipated indie games that are coming out, and also some of our favourite indie games that are out now, and we want you to check out these trailers.
So this'll do from us. Enjoy!
Enjoy.
Boom punch. Welcome back to Shred-ageddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go. Sluthering whip whoop!
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Want to know how to survive out there? The truth is, you won't. You will fall every single time. But then, you will rise up again. Stronger, wiser, better prepared. Is it about having your wits about you? Is strength the key? The key is perseverance. After all, death is a process which you're about to conquer.
Fan selector.
I'm giving you access to the rest of the building by hacking, but you need to find the door
Is that
first.
easy?
The world's your oyster, baby.
You know what? I'm feeling summery.
Benjamin.
There you go.
All of those cool people, and you pick Benjamin? No, decline. I am not Benjamin.
Okay, once I go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Go, keep going, keep going.
Wait. Okay, now you can go.
Ooh.
Teamwork.
All right.
More laser beams.
Okay.
This game is based on verbal communication.
Okay, so what was the thing that you just told me?
Was I 100% listening to you? No.
I mean, yeah, that's welcome to our friendship.
Actually, when you're playing as the hacker, anytime that you get into a mainframe, you have to say, I'm in. It's actually legally required.
I didn't know the spy had to do this much work.
Goodness, squeeze me?
Alright, yeah, I'm pushing the button. What's the worst that can happen?
Push the button. What did you do?
It was a mistake to make me the field agent for this mission. It was a massive mistake.
Very big mistake.
PlayStation. PlayStation.
What are you waiting for? A room full of memory gas is no place to relax. Impressive. I knew I saw potential in you.
Ah, there you are. Welcome to the Academy.
sign my art's been torn to shreds.
Greetings. Dishonesty has no place at the Academy.
Hey there! Enough water! They're already hydrated!
My star student.
Error.
What the hell have we gotten ourselves into?
Escape Academy!
What's going on, everyone? I'm Ainsley Bowden, editor-in-chief over at Season Gaming and host of the Season Gaming Bigcast. Titles you're about to see represent some of my most anticipated indie games, and I love indie games for the fact that they typically take more risks, in my opinion, and I love to see just new ideas generated from smaller teams. I hope you enjoy these games and the rest of the show.
Get down, son!
Rated T for teen.
Inquisitors come to the Veil to seek purpose in their punishment.
Purpose? Fools. In the Shroud Alliance, we cull the Inquisition with righteous steel.
But if we turn against one another, the mages will triumph. Join the Dawnlight Order. Help your fellow marked Inquisitors.
whichever paths you choose, to whichever factions you swear fealty. Remember why you are here. All mages must die.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Hello, my name's Flap and I am from Green Parts Gaming, and it's an absolute pleasure to be invited back to Wandering Dutch's Community Indie Showcase 2022. We've put together a list of some of our favourite recent indie titles and some that are still yet to come in the coming year. So we hope you enjoy the list that we've put together. So for myself, Flap, Puxley, SX2 and Luke Still. We hope you enjoy the show.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Hello gamers from around the world, this is Boxenberger, the video game enthusiast from Germany, and in case you don't know me, I do have a YouTube channel where I cover all facets of gaming. I talk about video game technology and try to explain tech in easy ways. I talk about different things of the gaming industry like news and of course games. Additionally, I do have a weekly gaming podcast where we cover games, news and technology each and every Thursday. And I do that in a very positive way because gaming is the best hobby in the world. It unites gamers around the globe and it is a pure joy to play games, and that's why we're here today, because we want to talk about some exciting indie games. When we look at, for instance, 2021, we have seen that some of the best gaming experiences can come from smaller studios or even single developers. Games like Death's Door, The Ascent, Song of Iron or The Artful Escape were some of the best games of the last year, and this year we already had some great releases like just a few weeks ago the game Tunic. But there's more to come, and that's why my good friend Wandering Dutch has put together this amazing indie showcase, and I do hope that you are as excited as I am for some of these great indie games that are coming this year and beyond. Alright, I want to start with my most anticipated indie game, and that is Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Cherry. Okay, listen, I don't know whether you have played Hollow Knight. It is one of the best Metroidvanias ever made. Yes, the game was incredibly hard, but they did get one thing very right, and that was fairness. I died hundreds of times in my playthrough, but not once did I have the feeling that it wasn't my fault. Now, the sequel has already been announced in 2019, and players from all around the world are really anticipating this one, including myself. In this sequel, we will play Hornet and we will discover new worlds, new dungeons, new enemies, and overall, they promise to refine the already fantastic Metroidvania mechanics. There's no doubt that this game is, along with the Cuphead DLC, my most anticipated indie game. Alright, I have already mentioned that along with Hollow Knight, my most anticipated indie game is the Cuphead DLC. Cuphead, the delicious last course, is coming out this June 30th, and I can't wait for it. It's gonna have even bigger bosses than the main game, and it was also a brutally difficult platformer, but it was a very unique art style and some of the best boss fights in a platformer to date. Yes, I wanted to throw my controller against the wall many times, but it's just pure fun and so rewarding when you finally beat a boss. So yeah, I can't wait to play Cuphead again, and I am looking forward to this DLC in June.
Looks like it's bon voyage to our old pals Cuphead, Bugman, and the lovely Miss Chalice. They're off on their next adventure, this time to the fabled DLC Island. What challenges await in this enchanted land? What better way to explore the island than with a leisurely climb into the mountains? Just remember to watch your step. Or perhaps the icy tundra is more to your liking. Don't forget to pack your mittens. Look out for the walloping winter whale. Next stop, the dramatic Western Plains under the watchful eye of Sheriff Winchester. Yee-haw! But what's this? Why, it's Chef Saltbaker with his famous cookies. He's the best baker in the land. His cookies are sure to put some pep in your step. Oh! And you'll need it. For there's a new challenge waiting around every corner on the amazing DLC Island.
Alright, another indie game I'm looking forward to is Stray. Yes, that little cat game from Blue 12 Studios. This is going to be an action-adventure published by Annapurna, and they have released quality indie games in the past. This game looks absolutely gorgeous, and the little cat is definitely the star of this game. And it's hard to put the finger on why this game looks so interesting, but I'm absolutely looking forward to play it later this year. Alright, another game I'm looking forward to this year is Flintlock, the new game from makers of Ashen. They are called A44 Games. This game is gonna release this year. It's an open world action RPG set in a complete new universe. So I don't know if you have played Ashen, but it was a fun little game. Of course it was a little rough around the edges, but overall a good indie experience. Now with the new one you can really tell that they are aiming for much more polished experiences. And not just graphic wise, the gameplay mechanics are also way more ambitious, and I can't wait to play this game later this year.
Flintlock fantasy is this genre that's built on black powder and technology and old gods and dark magic. The door to the afterlife is in the city of Dawn, and so this is where all the undead are coming from that populate the world. It's also where the gods have taken over, and humans have essentially been kicked out.
And the advent of gunpowder has changed the face of war, given humanity an opportunity to fight back against these gods and magic.
And so they're trying to get back in, they're trying to take the city back, they're trying to close the door to the afterlife.
Noor is inspiration. She's a strong woman of color, and she is taking no prisoners.
She is out to kill the god who killed her father. In her quest to do this, she joins up with Enki, and the two of you essentially carve a trail through this world and find a way to kill these gods.
There's quite a lot of conflict happening. That feeling of like being immersed in this grungy trench war, I think, with cannons going off all around you is, I think it's pretty intense, and I'm really excited for players to see that.
I'm super excited that Flintlock is going to be one of those to show that it's not just one side of the world or one person can be the hero. You know, there's many heroes with many faces.
I'm really just excited for players to meet Noor and to meet Enki. I think it's going to be an amazing journey to go on for all of our people that have worked on it. It's going to be an exciting ride.
PlayStation.
Okay, the last game I want to mention here is a survival game by Pyramid Games called Occupy Mars. This game allows you to explore the Red Planet, to found a new colony, and it's an interesting concept because it's gonna be focused to be real and unforgiving. The concept of this game sounds absolutely incredible, but of course there's also the chance to get that realism wrong, but I give them the benefit of doubt and I can't wait for the early access later this year. Alright, with that I want to wrap it up. I talked about my 5 most anticipated indie games and I definitely want to hear from you. What are your most anticipated indie games? So hit me up on Twitter or YouTube. And I want to say a big thank you to Wandering Dutch for putting this amazing indie showcase together. I know it's a lot of work and what Dutch is doing for the community is simply amazing. So again, a big thank you to Wandering Dutch and everyone who participated in this showcase, and of course a big thank you to you, the community, for all the support and for simply being awesome. So I see you in the next video and don't forget to game on!
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Boomstick XL from Double Barrel Gaming, and today I am here to talk about my top 10 indie picks of 2022, and I'm doing that thanks to the incredible opportunity that has been presented to my YouTube channel by Wandering Dutch and the Midweek Mix-Up crew. Well, they're having their second annual community indie showcase, and I was a part of this last year when they first started this, and I'm so honored to have been asked back to be a part of the second annual indie showcase for 2022. So in such, I'm going to be giving you my top 10 indie picks of the year. But before I give you those picks, I kind of just want to talk about the indie community for a hot second, because man, talk about a breakout year. 2021 was incredible for indie and its community. So many games released, so many new adventures and stories were told by teams that were as big as 16 and as small as a single person making a game. Well, that trend seems to be continuing, and we're only into the first quarter of the year. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here are my top 10 picks for 2022. And the first one is Weird West. That comes to us from Wolf Eye Studio, is being published by Devolver Digital. And you know, when Devolver Digital gets involved, it's probably a banger. Now, this next one is one that's close to the heart because I'm an old school Sega fan. Well, Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is a love letter to Jet Set Radio, and that's coming to us and being both developed and published by Team Reptile. Now, the next one we saw, I think, twice on the Xbox stage during some of their events, and it's called Somerville. That's being brought to us by Jumpship, and they're also publishing their own title. It looks phenomenal. Old school side scroller that has me very excited. Now, the next one is going to be a big one for me because once again, publisher Devolver Digital has stepped in and they are publishing Flying Wild Hog's new game, Trek to Yomi. Now, we saw this on a Microsoft stage. We just saw this on a PlayStation show a couple of weeks ago. This is a black and white, old school samurai game that looks absolutely packed with style and story. I cannot wait to get into that. Now, this one is a little controversial because we haven't seen it in many, many years. We heard some issues behind the scenes, and I'm talking about The Last Night. Now, if you are an old school flashback fan like I am, this game immediately appeals to me. It does have a lot of what I loved about Flashback, but it also is set in a cyberpunk universe. I hope that this game actually releases and gets a publisher to back it. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now, the next one, and I feel really bad for the developer, and I'm talking about, it's a Russian studio called Mundfish. Well, they are developing and releasing Atomic Heart. And unfortunately, due to what's going on that side of the world, everything out of that country has been held up, and that includes games. This was supposed to launch into Xbox Game Pass day and date. The game looks absolutely phenomenal. And unfortunately, Flying Wild Hog is kind of stuck in the middle. Hopefully, the conflict over in that side of the world does end peacefully, and we can get this studio's game released, maybe by the end of the year, hopefully early next year. And of course, next up is Planet of Lana. This is being developed by Wishfully and published by Thunderful Publishing. This game looks phenomenal. It seems like it's packed with so much story. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. It's a marvel to look at, certainly at the top of my list. Now, the next one for me is a sequel, and that is a sequel to Oxenfree. Now, I don't know how many of people played it. I absolutely loved it. That was packed with mystery and story and aliens, which is unbelievable. Well, Oxenfree 2, The Lost Signal, is being developed by the same developer, and they're known as Night School Studio. But here's the thing, it's being published by Netflix, of all places. Yeah, Netflix does movies and streaming, and hey, now they do video games. So welcome, Netflix. Next up is The Little Devil Inside. Now, we've seen this several times. This game looks phenomenal. It looks like it's going to be dark and have a lot of story to be told. I cannot wait for this. I don't know if it's coming to Xbox Game Pass day and date, but for me, it's a day one buy. And last and no way least, one that I've been talking about on the Xbox Factor podcast for many, many, many months, and that is Scorn. That's being published and developed by Ebb Software. This is a first-person game that looks like it comes right out of Geiger and the Alien franchise. It's dark, it's gross, it's sticky in some places. Listen, if you're into that kind of gore, if you're into the Alien type of visuals, I think this game is going to be for you. This is also a game that not only is releasing as an Xbox exclusive, but it's releasing into Xbox Game Pass this October. So that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my top 10 indie picks for 2022. I cannot wait to see all the other content creators that are a part of this and see their picks. Hopefully you like mine, and maybe you like them all. I don't know. But this is Mr. Boomstick XL signing out for Double Barrel Gaming, and a big shout out and thank you once again to Wandering Dutch and the Midweek Mix-Up crew for inviting me back. I couldn't be more happier. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you soon.
You heard the song, old friend? No, I ain't gonna sing it. Go, kill the man outside Grackle. Dead on the plain. But he wasn't a man. And he sure wasn't slain. Now, a shadow follows me. A menace on the wind. Lurks there in my dreams. Sure to kill me in the end. But I've got promises to keep. Before I'm laid to rest, my irons, they hunt shadows. 'Cause I was born in the weird west. Mighty brave coming out here, old friend. Brave. Or foolish.
Welcome, welcome. First, we're gonna have a little fun tonight, folks.
Residents of Kavina have reported strange interruptions in their radio broadcast over the phone.
1-1, I need visual confirmation of the clouds above Edwards Island. Over.
Riley, come in, Riley. Can you hear me? Riley? Riley, are you there?
PlayStation。
上川村の者どもでございます。
奴の手下どもはすでに川を渡っておる。一刻の猶予もないぞ。森光殿。いざ参る。生きておろうが死んでおろうが拙者は上川村にたどり着かねばならない。橋は落とされた。ならば倒れろ。倒れろ。 志と指導は山をも動かす。どう
川の見張りなど取るに足りん。わしらも襲撃に加わるべきじゃ。
己の仲間どもは黄泉へ行った。己も死を望むのか。
お前はわしの稲妻のごとき刃をかわせぬであろ
う。ならば見せてみよ
う。猫にもかなわんな。
身に覚えのない地なれどどこか気懐かしくある。
Next up, good friend of the show Thomas Salah, as you may know him from the Falconer, is currently deep in development on his next project. Thomas has always reiterated that the world of the Falconer, the universe of the Falconer, has not been fully explored yet. He has many ideas to go into so far. His next project is an RTS, a real-time strategy, in the universe of the Falconer. The following trailer you're going to see is for his new title, The Falconer Bulwark, an RTS set in the universe of the Falconer. Enjoy. Next, I'm proud to show a world premiere of ID at Xbox game Stormride. The footage you're about to see is first of all the original trailer showcased at the ID at Xbox event last year. Following that, a world premiere gameplay for Stormride. This will showcase the combat of the game and some of the elements you can look to expect. The game itself is scheduled as coming soon and coming to Xbox and PC. Enjoy.
They thought they were safe. That the land had been washed of the evil that plagued it for so long. New civilizations have risen, and order has once again been restored to the kingdom of Redreach. But a day will come when those who seek power will rally and burn the hands that once pretended to feed them. A new order will rise, and those with the illusion of power shall be faced with true power in its purest form. Cities will fall. Civilizations will crumble. Brothers will spill each other's blood. And from the chaos will rise a new leader who shall harness the power of the Stormrides to save Redreach from the evils rising within it. Wreak havoc on the land once again.
World premiere.
enjoyed the show this evening. Before I go, a quick message from the team at Midweek Mixup.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the Community Indie Showcase 2022. Just as the name suggests, this is a show that wouldn't be possible without this amazing community out there. You guys rock big time, and thank you for the support. Thank you for watching, and the biggest thanks goes out to Wandering Dutch for putting this outstanding show together. But for now, let's go and play some indie games and make sure to game on.
Hello everybody, this is Hertog Finn from Midweek Mixup. I would like to thank everybody for the awesome support for the Indie Showcase 2022, all the indie developers, all the awesome community members who have joined, and of course everybody who watched the show. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you all soon again. Game on, and cheers guys, bye bye.
And I hope you all enjoyed the show. I think we can all say that Dutch has outdone himself putting this all together for the Indie Showcase, and I'm sure there's going to be at least one indie that's going to have caught your attention. Thanks again for your support, and we'll see you next time on our podcast.
Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Goodbye everybody, cheers!
What's up everybody? First of all, I want to do a big shout out for the amazing support. I hope you all enjoyed the Community Indie Showcase. I cannot wait what the future will bring us with all the amazing games that will come out. I'm happy you guys watched the show with us today, and I want to thank everybody who's involved. And I hope to see you all Wednesday on the next episode of the Midweek Mixup podcast. Enjoy your day, guys.
Thanks, guys. And from myself, a huge thank you to everybody, 12 awesome content creators who joined us this evening to showcase over 100 games. A huge shout out to Aaron Greenberg for sparing his time for that special appearance there at the beginning of the show. A huge shout out to all of the awesome developers who got involved, either by providing keys to the game, providing unseen gameplay footage, world premiere footage, creating content specifically for this show, and giving away awesome game keys for the community. This showcase was created by the community for the community. We look forward to bringing you back again next year when we will do things, as always, bigger and better than ever. We always have big plans in mind. We thoroughly hope you enjoyed the show this evening. Without your support, we would not be able to do this. So a huge shout out to every one of you who tuned in today, who retweeted, who shared a post, who joined us, who chatted. And one final thing. Some of the best comments that will be displayed throughout of this showcase you may have seen on screen will also be included in a lovely trailer that we're putting together to highlight this awesome showcase. The Community Accolades trailer will be with you next week. Have an awesome evening, everybody. And don't forget, if you love this content and want to support us for future content like this, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again. Have an awesome evening. And I'll leave you with this trailer. Goodbye.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies.